more than all of human history put together. Most people don't realize that there's that much conflict since 1947. Are you videotaping that?
Yeah, go ahead, talk.
Yeah, okay. No, I'm all self-conscious. In the camera.
Well, just start from the beginning.
I'm gonna go get a couple pages out of the house of stuff, some ideas I jotted down, and I'll start yakking my head off about that.
No, just talk about what you were talking about before.
I'm drawing a blank though. The camera's got me all fucking
Oh, it's no need. You were talking about how in the hell this all came about, didn't you? Like where it started from?
There's a lot of problems that we face, but the thing is we could look at all the different fucking scary issues, all the different problems, and it just generates more and more fear. Everybody knows at a gut level that something's wrong, even if they don't have all the details on all the atrocities that are happening at the expense of the people. But we need to share the solution rather than the problem. I mean, we're all aware that there's a lot of problems. The solution lies in breaking the contract through the birth certificate, establishing your own rights on paper, which we used to do 85 years ago. In school, in grade 6, they used to teach the kids, when you grow up, you're going to have to establish your rights, write up your own notice of understanding and intent to claim of right. And this is how you do it, kids. So they were teaching that to the kids in grade 6 85 years ago. But it's been removed from our education so that we can become more and more ignorant of the fact that we need to establish our rights on paper. Otherwise, we go through our whole life with the rights of a 6-month-old infant in North America, which is none. Not just in North America, anywhere where there's birth certificates, which is a lot of places all over the globe now. When you actually establish your rights, you void the contract on your ass through the birth certificate, and you can step away. You have total legal and lawful ability to step away from your social insurance number. That number is basically, you have to go by the rules of the Corporation of Canada, because you're an employee through that social insurance number. You revoke that number, you step away from it, you give it back to them, whatever, and you no longer go under their rules. So, for example, these statutes and acts. Another thing with the Law Society, their rules and regulations are built and designed for the members of the Law Society. The only reason that these rules apply to the rest of us in North America is because of our ignorance of the facts, that these are rules designed for them and them only. They apply it to us because of the fact that we don't realize what's going on and we don't belong to a society per se, so we automatically by default go under the umbrella of the Law Society. So there's a couple of different ways that they trick us. They kind of squeeze us into consent, but as soon as you put it on paper that you don't consent, they have 2 weeks to contest it. I recommend calling them on a little bit of their deviousness in your intro to your notice of understanding, and that way you could have a stipulation that if they want to argue with anything that you have in your lawfully established rights, that you do it in a public venue, videotaped with all kinds of witnesses, and basically they don't want to do that too often. I wish that they would, though, because that would be able to clear up a lot of stuff on what's going on as far as multiple notary publics being unlawful, judges, crown attorneys, MPs, MLAs, medical doctors. All these acts are designed to help people, professionals who are in public service positions, destroy the lives and destroy the health of people who they're paid to help. These acts, statutes, this paperwork is completely reversed of what it should be. It's supposed to be to help the people, not to help so-called professionals damage the people because of biases and prejudices or whatever. Cut.